To improve my old articles, what should I look for? Any tools to help? So what I do when I'm going and re-optimizing old content is I first just I look up that URL in Ahrefs, and I want to see basically how it's doing for what I wanted it to rank for. And what you'll see a lot of the times is, maybe you did a good job and the site had some authority and it got some good rankings in the beginning, but maybe you just haven't really paid attention to the site or the page in a very long time, and the rankings could, eventually start to slip over time. Maybe it was at, near the top of page one, then it kind of went to the bottom of page one, or maybe even fell off and now it's on page two or something. Or yeah, so that would be the first thing I do is I would look at the page in Ahrefs to see what's going on as far as the rankings for it go. The next thing I would do is I would actually just look up like the main keyword in Google itself, and I would see if the it's easier to do these in the morning. My brain's not working. It's easier to see. So you type in the main keyword into Google, and it's easier to see if the search intent has changed or not. Because a lot of the time, search intent for keywords is changing like all the time. What Google thinks people want to see when they type your keyword, they're changing that kind of thing pretty often, actually.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this September update really kind of pissed me off a little bit.
With search intent stuff.
Yeah.
So, an example of that would be maybe it was like your keyword is like dog toys or something. And so maybe 2 years ago when you typed in dog toys, it was all like product pages. It'd be like, this is the best dog toys here. This is the best dog toy collection, whatever. And then maybe 2 years later or something, maybe it's changed to like, what are dog toys? It's like more like informational or something like that. Or maybe it's even changed to like a listicle, like the 21 best dog toys, and see all the top rankers have these lists like that. So basically, that would be the second thing I do, is to see if the search intent has changed. And then what I would do is I would take maybe the three top rankers, and I would go and pop them into Ahrefs as well, and see if they have any like big keywords that they're ranking for. Just see what's going on with their keywords, and if I'm kind of missing out on anything. And then after I've kind of figured out if there's any like big sections I'm missing, or these kind of like keyword clusters in there that it just might be completely left off or whatever, I normally pop it into something like Surfer SEO. It's our favorite content tool. We're not affiliated anyway. We don't make money from them, but we use it all the time. So,
Yeah.
and so I'd use Surfer to help with like article, content length, with how many times I'm using certain kinds of keywords and whatnot. And after I said I would look at like the top three rankers and see what keywords I'm kind of missing, any like kind of big sections or clusters I'm missing. And Surfer will help with that as well. I like to see it with my own eyes as well, just to kind of see what's going on exactly. Especially if you're not really like super duper like knowledgeable about the topic or whatever, that it really helps like kind of getting a feel for it. Rather than just saying like Surfer's like says I need all these keywords, but how do I fit these in? But if you actually looked at the articles first and you know that they all kind of have a section on this thing, and that's where those kind of keywords are going to be clustered into, it just helps out a lot. So yeah, I think that's pretty much what I do. Just Ahrefs to see if it's how the rankings are doing. If it's not doing good, it's a good one to re-optimize. Check for search intent. Look up the top rankers, see what kind of keywords they have, or what kind of sections they have that you might be missing. Pop things back into Surfer. Get it to a good length or longer than everything else. Get all the this kind of keywords and stuff that you're missing in there. I think that's pretty much it.
And and yeah, Surfer is an awesome tool, and the main thing Chris is talking about right now is content editor. However, there's also a keyword research tool within Surfer that's pretty awesome. It'll give you percentages of what ranks in the same SERP. So if there's a opportunity where maybe you've written about two subject matters, but they have low overlap, or high overlap, then maybe there's a keyword cannibalization issue, etc., that you can kind of gloss over. And then, like Chris said, you manually check the SERPs to, just be sure of that. But yeah, it's an awesome tool. I know Matt Diggity has something to do with ownership in that, and he's a good guy. So yeah, we use Surfer a lot. It's a solid tool if you're looking for something for on-page factors.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the links below for more info on this topic, as well as other cool stuff like SEO case studies, our Facebook community, and our link building services. And like always, please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thanks, and happy ranking.